Today resistivity clearly, and before that you must be knowing at a particular material and for a constant temperature, the current flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference maintained across the two ends of the conductor. And from Ohm's law you know that V equal to IR, and R is the resistance. V directly proportional to I, V is equal to IR, and that R proportionality constant is called the uh, resistance. And this resistance particularly depends upon the different factors. The resistance different factors have depend करता है. Number one, R is proportional to, that is R directly proportional to R depending upon R depending upon length of the conductor. More the length, more will be the resistance. More the length, more will be the resistance. मतलब लंबा तार का रेजिस्टेंस ज़्यादा ही होता है. क्लियर है. And similarly, and that R depends upon the area of cross section. Area of cross section of the conductor. Area of cross section means R depends upon how it is depending. It is depending inversely proportional to A. That means more is the thickness, area of cross section of the conductor, less will be the resistance. Clear enough? And in other two sense, that R depends upon the material of the conductor and R depends upon the temperature also. From these two, what you are, if you are combining R proportional to L upon A, R proportional to L upon A, clear? Or R is equal to rho L upon A. ये rho whatever is coming, the rho whatever is coming is called the specific resistance. ये proportionality constant जो rho आ रहा है ना, it is told as the specific resistance. Specific resistance. This is told as the specific resistance of the material of the conductor. Specific resistance of the material of the conductor, and also it is told as the resistivity. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Resistivity. It is told as the resistivity. Specific resistance of the material of the conductor, or it is told as the resistivity. ठीक है ना? Specific resistance और उनको बोलते हैं resistivity. Resistivity. Clear? This is the resistivity. Again you look on through this resistivity. F L equal to, if you take it from the above formula, F L equal to 1 meter ले ले, and A is equal to 1 meter square ले ले. You can take the centimeter and centimeter square also, no problem. So what will happen? You will be getting R equal to rho. R equal to rho. You will be getting R equal to rho. So, what happens? क्या हुआ रे? And that R is R is equal to rho for the unit length and unit area of cross section. From there, we can define resistivity. The resistivity of material of a conductor is defined as the resistance of that material of unit length and unit area of cross section. Once again, you can write that definition. The resistivity of the material of a conductor is defined as the resistance. You write resistivity of material of a conductor, resistivity of material is defined as the resistance of the conductor of unit length and unit area of cross section, of unit length and unit area of cross section. Resistance of material is defined as the resistance of a conductor of unit length and unit area of cross section. Clear? And from that formula, you go to that formula, you will be finding the unit of resistivity, because you know that is R equal to rho A, resistivity of a conductor is defined as the resistance of the conductor of unit length and unit cross section. And this is R equal to rho L upon A. R equal to rho L upon A, or from this you can get the unit. So what will be the rho? Rho equal to RA by L. So here you know that is the unit of resistance is ohm, unit of area equal to meter square, and unit of length equal to meter. 1 meter gets cancelled. The remaining is the SI unit. What is the SI unit of resistivity? SI unit of resistivity. SI unit of resistivity is ohm meter. The SI unit of resistivity is ohm meter. Okay. And you will get the resistivity of the different material. The values just I am telling you. If you talk about silver, if you find the some of the substance having the resistivity, you just silver. The resistivity of silver will be getting 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. Similarly, you talk about the copper also, and the resistivity is 1.62 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. If you think about the aluminum, the resistivity will be finding 2.63 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. So these are the metals. And if you think for the metals, the resistivity is very less. That means you will be finding by the order of 10 to the power minus 8. रेजिस्टिविटी जो मेटल का पर्टिकुलरली कंडक्टर जो होता है उनका रेजिस्टिविटी इन द ऑर्डर ऑफ 10 टू द पावर माइनस 8 ओम मीटर हो जाता है. सिमिलरली इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द alloys also, alloys देखो, alloys मतलब दैट इज मिक्सचर ऑफ मेटल्स. कॉन्स्टेंटाइन एक है alloys है, कॉन्स्टेंटाइन एक alloys है, ठीक है. मैंगानाइन एक alloys है. ये कॉन्स्टेंटाइन का रेजिस्टिविटी यू विल बी फाइंडिंग दैट इज इट विल बी near about हाँ ऑलमोस्ट मंगानाइन का 49 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 49 भी बोल सकते 49 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 49 इंटू it is not necessary to remember all these things, simply the order of magnitude you have to remember it. Similarly, and you will be getting the manganine, that is 44 into 10 to the power minus 6, means order of magnitude will be finding 10 to the power minus 6 for alloys. For alloys के लिए you can get the alloys के लिए 10 to the power minus 6 ohm meter मिलेगा. If you think for the insulator, and you will be finding the order of magnitude will be in positive power. देखो for insulator के लिए if you talk about the insulator, कोई भी एक insulator का नाम ले लेते, hard rubber ले लेते, hard rubber और hard glass भी ले लेते. You can take the glass also. glass उनका नियर अबाउट रेंज हो जाता है 10 to the power 10 to 10 to the power 14 हो जाता है उनका ऑर्डर ऑफ मैग्नीट्यूड ओम मीटर में रहता है. एंड इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द डायमंड ऑल्सो इट विल बी 10 to the power 13 आसपास है. डायमंड यू गेट द 10 to the power 13 ohm meter. But how to identify that these are the insulators? If you get the order of magnitude, that is power, the power will be positive. And in this case of the alloys, the power is negative, and that is minus 6 बीच में you will be getting the alloys, and here you get the power minus 8 metal के लिए, and but insulator के लिए you will be getting the power that is in positive. In that manner you can identify which one is the metals, which one are the alloys, and which are the insulators. And it is very interesting that they all the three having the different uses on the basis of that resistivity. If you think about the uses, think about the uses, that is metals, so what you talk about silver, copper, aluminum, these are the metals, and it has the low resistivity. resistivity बहुत कम है. जिसके पास resistivity कम होता है, that material allows more current. The current flows through that material easily. हाँ, that diamond is 10 to the power 13 लिख दो. डायमंड का जो रेजिस्टिविटी 10 to the power 13 ओम मीटर है. हम जो मेटल की बात कर रहे हैं, जो मेटल जो होता है कंडक्टर है, इट अलाउज मोर करंट बिकॉज ऑफ लो रेजिस्टिविटी. इट हैज द लो रेजिस्टिविटी. So due to this reason, this material, that is copper, aluminum, are used in connecting wires in the electrical circuit. Electrical circuit में connecting wire type का काम करता है, because they have the low resistance, low resistivity also. Clear it. Another is the alloys. If you talk about the alloys, what is the role of uses of alloys? Alloys, we can tell it as it is used as heating element in heater. Heater में heating element में use होता है. We can talk about the room heater, you can talk about the electrical iron, you can talk about the simple heater. So there you can get the material, the coil whichever is used is made up of alloys. So why you are preparing alloys as the heating material? Number one, it doesn't oxidize easily. Number one, you can write, it doesn't not oxidize easily. Not oxidize easily. Oxidize means it will not burn out immediately. Okay. Number two, it has high resistance. It has high resistance but high resistivity. You can talk about high resistivity. High resistivity कारण से heat produce होता है. It produces heat because of that high resistivity. Number third, high melting point. High melting point. हाई मेल्टिंग पॉइंट के कारण से क्या होता है ना, वो जल्दी वो मेटल मेल्ट नहीं हो जाता है, जल्दी alloys मेल्ट नहीं होता है. सो क्वेश्चन में बी अराइजिंग हियर, व्हाई alloys आर प्रिफरेबल फॉर हीटिंग एलिमेंट. Why alloys are preferable for heating element? The answer is because it has high resistance, and high melting point, it doesn't oxidize easily. You have written this question, why alloys are used as heating element. और क्वेश्चन ऐसे सकता है, why the coils of the heaters are made of alloys, because it has high resistance, high melting point. High resistance, high melting point, and cannot be oxidized easily. Cannot be oxidized. Why coils are made of alloys? Why coils of heating element? Heater, eh? Why coils are the coils of heater are made of alloys? The answer is that it has high resistance, it has high resistivity and high melting point. It has high resistivity and high melting point. It cannot be oxidized easily. It cannot be oxidized easily. And इसीलिए alloys का यूज हो गया ना. इवन इफ जो बल्ब, इलेक्ट्रिक बल्ब का जो फिलामेंट होता है, इलेक्ट्रिक बल्ब का जो फिलामेंट होता है, दैट इज मेड अप ऑफ टंगस्टन. इट हैज हाई रेजिस्टेंस and melting point also very high. The tungsten will be melted at the temperature of 3380 degrees Celsius. 3380 degrees Celsius. So it cannot be easily melted, or also it cannot be oxidized easily. So these are the tungstens are used as the filament of the electric bulb, and these are the uses of alloys. If you talk about the insulator, what is the uses of insulator? And particularly, you know that insulator means the resistivity of the insulator is very high. So these are used to protect from the electric shock. So these are used to protect from the इलेक्ट्रिक शॉक. इलेक्ट्रिक शॉक से उसको प्रोटेक्ट करा जाता है. क्लियर है? These are used to protect from electric shock because it has high resistivity. ठीक है? Clear है? So this is the role of that what already you have read about the resistivity. हाँ? ठीक है. अभी क्वेश्चन ही कहा सकता है तुम्हारा डिफरेंट है. ठीक है, एक क्वेश्चन देखो. कैलकुलेट द रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ 2.5 किलोमीटर लॉन्ग एल्युमिनियम वायर. कैलकुलेट calculate the resistance of 2.5 kilometer long aluminum wire long aluminum wire of radius 0.5 mm, 0.5 mm. The resistivity of aluminum, rho for aluminum is, aluminum का resistivity है, rho for aluminum is 2.7 into 10 to the power minus 8. 2.7 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. And calculate the resistance of 2.5 kilometer long aluminum. So from this question, what you are finding, if you find the solution, the resistance of 2.5 kilometer long aluminum wire of radius 0.5 mm हमको calculate करना पड़ेगा. What are the data is given here? Just length is given. Length equal to 2.5 kilometer. But you cannot keep it in kilometer. It will be expressed in meter. 2500 meter. Clear. Another area of cross section is not given, but the radius is given. The radius of the thickness of the wire is given. That is 0.5 mm. If it is mm, you have to convert it into the meter also. 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. 1 millimeter equal to 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Clear? And the question is asking what is the resistance. R find out karo question. And you know from the formula, that is, and the resistivity also given. Resistivity equal to 2.7 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. That data is given. And we have to calculate the resistance R. So you know the formula, R equal to rho L by A. Rho equal to R equal to rho L upon A. And you just put the values here, because you don't have the values of A here. You can calculate the A. You can calculate the values of A also. Otherwise you can reduce the formula in this manner, rho L by L upon A. A means equal to pi r square. Because it is in circular form, that is pi r square, rho L upon pi r square. Again, all the values you are knowing, rho values knows, L you also know, R also you know. You can put the values and you can get the answer of capital R. So this can be written as rho. You write the values of rho, no, 2.7 into 10 to the power minus 8 into L. L equal to 2500, and pi you can write 22 by 7, or you can write also 3.14 into, what is the R? R is smaller, smaller, that is equal to 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power minus 3 square. Total square value is there. So again this can be reduced. How it is? First of all, how to calculate it? All the terms 10 to the power minus power, the 10 to the power powers को अलग कर दो और दूसरी चीज को अलग से रखो. 2.7 है, so you can write 2.7 here. First, again 2500 upon 3.14, and here you can getting the 0.5 means that is half. ठीक है नहीं, बस 0.5 का स्क्वायर है 0.25 into, and finally whatever the powers you are getting, 10 to the power minus 8, 10 to the power minus 8, here you will getting 10 to the power minus 6, and that 10 to the power minus 6, whenever it comes to numerator, it will be 10 to the power 6. So you will be getting plus 6 here directly. And if you calculate and solve these values, how much resistance you will be finding here now immediately. You can remove the decimal immediately. 10 to the power 11. नहीं, here you are getting 10 to the power minus 2. If you calculate, if you calculate these values, you will be finding 86 ohm. The value will be getting 86 ohm. Will be getting 86 ohm. 86 ohm. The value of the resistance will be 86 ohm. ठीक है. Another question देखो, where is doubled its length है. एक क्वेश्चन लिखो. A wire is doubled its length doubled its length. A wire is doubled its length on stretching on itself, by pulling on itself. By pulling on itself. How does the resistance and resistivity change? आंसर देखो कैसे होगा. मैंने क्या किया, that conductor जो wire length is doubled है, उनका लेंथ को हम डबल कर दिए by pulling on itself. उनको खींच के हम पुल किए और डबल कर दिए. तो इसमें फर्क क्या पड़ेगा? if the length डबल हो जा रहा है तो उनका एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन जो ठीक, एरिया विल बी हाफ. उसके बाद रेजिस्टेंस उनका क्या फर्क पड़ता है? हम जानते हैं रेजिस्टेंस एरिया डबल होता है. पहले फर्स्ट रेजिस्टेंस सपोज मान के चलो, पहला रेजिस्टेंस यही था, R1 में लिखता हूँ. R1 वाज रेजिस्टिविटी, बिकॉज रेजिस्टिविटी डजंट चेंज. तुम वायर लेंथ लंबा खींचो बा मोटा करो पतला करो जो भी करना है करो, इफ यू चेंज द शेप ऑफ द कंडक्टर रेजिस्टिविटी डज नॉट चेंज. क्योंकि देखो मान के चलो कपर वायर है, 1 मीटर का कपर वायर, तो उनको डबल कर दे, 2 मीटर लंबा कर दे खींच के पुल करके. सो इट डजंट मीन दैट द कपर विल बी चेंज्ड एल्युमिनियम, नहीं कि कपर कभी एल्युमिनियम नहीं हो जाएगा. तो इसीलिए उनका नेचर वो चेंज नहीं करेगा. कपर मतलब कपर ही रहेगा, बट रेजिस्टेंस में फर्क पड़ जाएगा. सपोज R1 इक्वल टू, इनिशियली R1 कितना है, फर्स्ट RO L1 बाई A1, ये पहला था. जब हम पुलिंग कर दिए, व्हेनेवर इट इज पुल्ड, लेंथ बिकम्स L2 बिकम्स 2L1 हो गया. ठीक है ना. एंड लेंथ बिकम्स ट्वाइस हो गया, 2L1. एंड एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन A2 तुम्हारा A/A1/2 हो जाएगा. एरिया आधा हो जाएगा. समझ पा रहे हैं? एरिया उनका आधा हो जाएगा. अब रो क्या होता है ना, रेजिस्टिविटी वो फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, जैसे ही तैसे ही रहेगा. ठीक है ना. तो व्हाट विल बी द R2? तो R2 equal to how much R2 will be changing now? R2 equal to R2 equal to how much now R2 will be here now? That is rho L2 by A2. Rho L2 by A2. So this will be equal to rho. What will be the L2? L2 will be equal to 2L1 and A2 will be equal to A1 by 2. If you look on this simple mathematics, you are getting rho, that is this 2 will be going off. L1 by A1 but multiplied with the 4. So this will be equal to 4. What is the rho L1 by A1? Rho L1 by A1 था R1 है R1. तब मतलब क्वेश्चन क्या होता है? How does the resistance change? The resistance becomes 4 times. Resistance becomes 4 times. Resistance becomes 4 times. 4 times. But resistivity doesn't change. Resistivity does not change. Resistivity does not change. Resistivity doesn't change for the resistance becomes 4 times. Resistance 4 गुना हो जाता है. Resistivity चेंज ही नहीं होता है. समझ गए? तो कोई तार को कोई रेजिस्टेंस वायर को हम डबल कर दे उनका लेंथ को एंड उनका रेजिस्टिविटी नेवर चेंजेस बट द रेजिस्टेंस बिकम्स 4 टाइम्स इन दिस केस. Clear? And in this way that you have to calculate the resistivity. And more questions if possible I will send you on your WhatsApp. Okay. And so accordingly that up to this you will be finding in your unit test. I think your unit test is tomorrow, not day after tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be getting up to the resistivity question. Okay. Okay. All of you leave. Bye. Good day. Okay. Good day. Okay. Good day. Okay. Have a good day.